Hello, welcome back. Good morning. Today we'll be doing the AYANEO GOG Spectacular Part 3. Let's not waste any time, let's go. Starting off, we have Chronos Before the Ashes running pretty stable at 11 watts. This is a VR game converted into a third-person action adventure. Hints of Dark Souls, but a lot easier. Nice story. Worth the play. Grab it if you get it on sale. It's nice.
Come, sit. Listen all. Listen well. Tonight I speak to you the tale. Tale of the Scouring. Long past, world was different. Towers of metal and stone scraped the sky. People roamed free, never hid, never feared. Thousands of us, tens of thousands, not like our tiny tribes. Then came the beasts, from inside one of the rusted places. Hunted us, drove us into the cracks and crevices. Came the beasts on orders, directed by the will of one. The dragon. Was him scoured our world, scours it still from where he hides. You're our bravest, young one. Smartest. Best. Once a year, in the darkest of the rusted places, the great stone wakes, opens the way to the other world. When it does, you will go through. You will find the dragon. And you will kill it. Get thrown back out for the deed is done, you might. But you will use that year, grow stronger, wiser, till the stone wakes again, and you keep going back. To your last breath, you keep going back. Till the dragon dies. Or you do.
Second game running at 5 watts is Cleo, A Pirate's Tale. This is a modernized version of a point-and-click adventure game. I found this game to be really, really funny, really, really well written, well worth a try, and I especially had to recommend it when I saw one of the puzzles incorporated the copy protection, like real life copy protection, from one of the old Monkey Island games, which is one of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. I highly, highly recommend it. Please give this a try. Please buy it. It's great.
You want to hear a story, eh? First, let me ask you something. What is the most important thing about a story? A model hero? A villain that makes the blood freeze in your veins. A marvelously captivating narrator's voice. Or maybe a happy ending. In any case, I'm sure there is no better way to start a story than with me, pirate legend, Captain Kabika. That was almost a little too easy. I did it. Again. I am the best. Now, Ignaz's Will-o'-the-Wisp must be buried here somewhere. Hey, Bonzo! Bring me the map again. A pile of loosened earth. I think I should definitely dig here. Yikes! Not on the first try? That has never happened before. Again? Okay, this is getting embarrassing. Ah, now that looks better. Ha ha! Take that, you crash dieters! Something glitters under the loosened earth right here. That's not gonna work. I should probably take a look at the map again. At last, Ignaz's Will-o'-the-Wisp. Now, how about I continue the story of me, a Ponzo and the Will-o'-the-Wisp? Sure, I could tell you that. But this story is about someone else. Cleo! Hey, Cleo! Cleo! Have you heard what butthead Pete fished this morning?
What did you just throw at me?
Tell her, Pete. I guess it was a shrimp head.
What?
What? No! You were supposed to tell her what you had in the fishing net this morning.
You are throwing a shrimp head at me? I am sitting right next to you. Couldn't you have just tapped me on the shoulder or something? Come on.
Cocktail umbrellas!
What?
Cocktail umbrellas! Crazy, right? There were hundreds of cocktail umbrellas in Pete's fishing net. Hey, Susie! Do I get another bottle?
Ugh, my name is Cleo. Why do you keep forgetting my name? It's easy. It's C-L-E...
Yeah, whatever. Just get Pete the bottle.
Postcards from the family. Each one more boring than the last. But at least they don't have to listen to boring fish stories all day. Pete needs a new bottle of rum. Again. Hey! Did you guys know that Captain Kibika fought against 6 undead skeletons?
Hey, Pete. What was the name of that bay again where you find all this crazy stuff? Oh, Panama Bay. The best fishing spot ever.
I was just about to tell you something.
Do I always have to tell you this? Nobody is interested in your made-up stories. We are bartenders. Our guests tell the stories. We serve the rum bottles. We listen.
Listen, you must be kidding. I can literally smell what Pete did today. He fished, and he drank rum.
Yeah, right. Pete caught the fish for Herbert's fish soup, while you were just leafing through your stupid fantasy pirate book.
It's not fantasy. Takeaway Getaway is the book series about the famous Captain Kibeka. Kibeka is a real adventurer, a legend, and not such a loser as...
Pete?
You!
Carla, do you have more of this, spicy sauce?
Cleo!
No, soy. I'll bring it, Pete. Cleo, bring Granny Gabble a bottle of rum before you get bored to death. She's out in the dock, knitting.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'd rather not. The smell of Herbert's fish soup is really hard to take. This is my little sister.
Can you tell me a pirate story, Cleo?
Later, okay?
Well, boo.
This is Pete's crew. They're playing Kraken fodder. Unfortunately, I don't know the rules of the game.
This is not for children. Exactly. And not for girls. Yeah, and not for... get out of here, man.
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Cat Stevens. The guy looks busy. Hello, Granny Gabble. I have some more rum for you here. Yeah, I know. I'd like to be out there too. Discovering new islands, going on adventures, being anywhere else in the world but here. It's always refreshing and so much fun talking to you, Granny Gabble. We had a great laugh, right? This is Grey Worm. He's currently setting a no-fish caught record. Give it all you got, Grey Worm. I believe in you. Ugh, the boat smells like Pete. Or is Pete smelling like the boat? Whatever. Both are smelling fishy for sure. Wow, talking to Granny Gabble was a blast, as always. Can I please read my book now? Hey, where is it?
Maybe I'll give it back to you when you've helped Hatchet Herbert in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? Come on!
Or your silly book ends up in the oven faster than you can say shrimp head.
Hey, Herbert.
Hello, Cleo. What a nice day, huh? What a day.
Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to help you.
Great! That's even more fun. Please, fetch me a fish from the net.
Sure. Ew. Why are you in such a good mood?
Don't you notice anything about me? Look closely.
He wants me to bring him a new fish. A new hatchet?
Wrong. A master cook knows. A hatchet is only as good as...
The cook who chops with it?
Wrong again. The board it's chopping on.
Ah, I see. A new cutting board.
Correct. This board is the Stradivari among the cutting boards. Some say it's almost as good as one of Cutting Board Pitt's boards.
Cutting board pit?
What? Never heard of Cutting Board Pitt? He is a legend in the cutting board business. He only made a handful of cutting boards. Some say these boards are invaluable and unscratchable.
Wow, so what happened to Cutting Board Pit?
He took a blood oath to never craft a cutting board again. And then he was gone. Nobody has seen him since. What the? There's a dead hand and a book in my fish!
Wow, this is a real pirate's logbook, Herbert!
Holy cow! That is not going into my soup. I will inform your dad about this.
I need to know what's in this book, but these bony fingers are keeping the pages closed. Let's see. Logbook of the fearless adventurer Captain Avery Ulwick. I fought 3 days and nights against the monster until I could finally kill it. By today I will leave the haven. Ha! The ship may sink to the bottom of the sea under the weight of all that gold. The wind blows right for me to sail to my final destination for now. Because there's still one treasure for me to search for. The biggest one of them all. The treasure of eternal memory. Whoa, a real pirate. What was that? What the? That looks like a word. Or a name? Ikomileli.
My fish soup! My cutting board!
What's happened here?
I mean, there was...
Why the cutting board?
Cleo?
No, that wasn't me. It was a ghost.
A ghost? Enough! Stop telling those lies.
But I'm not lying.
Cleo, it's time for you to grow up. No more of this crap.
My book? No! No!
Tomorrow morning, you will go fishing with Pete.
What? But I can't even swim.
I thought you wanted to go on an adventure. And I seriously don't want to see you around here. No back talk.
Cleo couldn't sleep that night, for the ghost's appearance left her no peace. What was all of this supposed to mean? The ghost, the blood splatter, Yako Malele. Cleo opened the mysterious logbook she had found and started to write.
It is too early in the morning.
Hi, and that's good.
Why?
A huge shoal of fish swims directly into Panama Bay every night. I don't know where they all come from, but an old fisherman's saying goes, if you fish early in the bay, you will have a very good time.
You mean good day?
Ah, don't make a fool of yourself. Have a look around and explore the boat. And don't worry, I'll let you know when we approach Panama Bay.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I'm maintaining my Kraken fodder set.
Can you teach me that?
Sure. First, you need to wipe the rum and blood off the set, so you can begin with the real maintenance.
No, not the maintenance. I mean the rules of the game, crack and fodder.
Oh, yeah, why not? I guess a new opponent would be refreshing.
Cool.
Do you have your set with you?
I don't have one.
Well, that's bad. Maybe Not Joe can lend you his set.
Have you heard of the word Ikomi Lily anywhere before?
No. What does that mean?
I'd like to know that too. I'll be right back. The note says, the 10 best baits ever. Number 8 made me cry. Wait a minute. There's a small piece of paper behind that poster. So, who won? Who won at Kraken fodder yesterday?
I am standing in the hot sun, repairing the fishing net. Take a guess.
Oh, I'm sorry you lost.
What? Why? No, I won.
Then why do you have to repair the net?
Because I can. To tie a knot is the most honorable task on board.
No, it's not.
Correct. It's two knot.
But anybody could do that. Well, anybody who grew out of their Velcro sandals, right?
It may look simple, but it's science. It's an art. It's a religion. I know the 605 sailor knots from the 55 knot grandmasters. They're called the Knot Fathers.
Uh-huh.
On a fishing boat, every crew member should be able to master these knots. It's a matter of life and death. I can show you how to untie any knot in seconds. Do you want to know how that works? You're gonna kill a soul, girl.
Ever heard of the word Ikomi Lele anywhere?
No, never heard of it. Definitely not one of the Knot Fathers.
Can I borrow your Kraken fodder set?
No. Kraken fodder is a game for seamen. You're not a man, and you don't belong here on the high seas. An old fisherman saying goes, a good knot on the boat will keep you above water.
You mean afloat? And yeah, I can tie knots.
Heh, you don't even know the 55 knot fathers.
Sure I do.
Well, really? Prove it.
No problem.
Who invented this knot? It almost looks like a giant muffin with sneaky eyes.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Ha! Take your time.
A knot that almost looks like a giant muffin with sneaky eyes, right?
Aye.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Ha! Take your time.
Whoa, Pete looks really fresh this morning. He doesn't smell fresh, though. Do you know anything about knots?
Oh, please stop talking about knots. All day long, Joe is jangling my nerves with those stupid knots. So knock it off.
No, I just wanted to...
If you say the word knot one more time, I will throw you overboard. I swear on my mother's tattoo.
Okay. Wait, does your mother have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo of your mother, or did your mother tattoo you?
An old fisherman's saying goes, if you remember your mother in ink, your boat will never go down.
The three of you went to school together, didn't you?
Now, this knot Joe is driving me nuts. All day I hear him gabbling over there in the cargo hold. John, Carl, Frank. Ugh, gag me with a spoon. I think he built something in there to learn all those stupid names. So please leave me alone and let me know when you got the set.
It's locked. A hammer, a bottle of rum, pliers, another bottle of rum, and a tube of wood glue. Oh, wait. It's a bottle of rum, too. Where is an iceberg when you need one? Darn you, Caribbean temperatures. Can I have the keys for the cargo hold?
Sure. Fishing got you interested, didn't it? I think you are going to become a real fisher girl. I could literally smell it.
Yay. There's something carved into the wood of this barrel. A knot that...
Aye.
Joe?
Wrong. Get out of here already.
Oh, let me try again.
Ha! Yeah. Who invented a three-headed octopus?
Let me...
Ha!
Great. I feel dizzy now. Not that...
Hey.
Justice?
Wait. What? That is correct. I was afraid you'd bring bad luck to this boat, but I guess I underestimated you. Those who know the Knot Fathers are worthy to play Kraken fodder. Here, I'll lend you my set.
Thank you, brother and naughty spirit. May the knot be with you.
Here we have control running at 20 watts on the AYANEO. Now, I have featured this game before, however, given that it's available on the GOG store, and given that there were reviews of it running on the Steam Deck coming out with performance metrics, I was inspired to show how you could run this game at 60 frames per second on the AYANEO. Now, I have lowered the visual quality a bit, however, once you actually see the gameplay in action, you'll see that it doesn't really affect how the gameplay looks, and it's pretty close to 60 frames per second. I think you really like how this game looks on the AYANEO and how it plays. Anyways, give the gameplay a look and give it a try. I think you'll like it.
Warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here? Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight. Hello? Hey, Excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
was coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things are quieted down outside.
What is that?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay. Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
hiss,
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out. It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart. I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Running at 15 watts, we have Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View. I'm a huge fan of adventure games, especially ones that are well written, and I think this murder mystery is no exception. I don't think it has any relation to the Black Dahlia. However, the main protagonist is really interesting, and the writing seems really well done, and the voice acting as well. I'd highly recommend.
Jenny, come on. You're going to miss it.
Tell them to start without me. I need to check on Marie.
She'll be fine. You don't need to check on her every 5 minutes. Come on, it's starting.
Okay, you're right.
For the best part of my later years, I worked as a private investigator. I'd seen many a terrible case. Sadly, most of them unresolved. But in 1954, something terrible and far closer to home happened that I could not avoid. And it happened right here, in Dahlia View. The police are here. What on earth is all the commotion? Now where's my camera? I need to see what's going on outside my window. Now, I can get a closer look. What on earth is all the commotion? Harold Levy owns most of the flats in Dahlia View. I wonder if he saw something. It's too far away. I'll have to zoom in. I'm not zoomed in enough to see. Oh, that's Tony Morgan's blood. My God, I hope he's all right. Please let him be all right. Chloroform. What on earth? smashed plant pot. I must have slept through it. I should have come to my window sooner. Theodore and Annabelle McKee, I believe. I really should get to know my neighbors better. Bound during abduction. Dear God. Charlotte May, Mr. Morgan's daughter, has been kidnapped. Old Mrs. Doer. She's usually peering through her window watching our neighbors. It's past her bedtime. Shirley Downs. She runs the Crow's Nest. Her office overlooks the courtyard. A kidnapping right on my doorstep. It doesn't bear thinking about. Imagine if it was Catherine. Time to pay my neighbors a visit and see what they know. I won't learn much without my notepad. Charlotte May could only be 7 or 8 years old. Why would someone want to take her? It doesn't make any sense.
Hello, Mr. Conway.
Good evening.
Terrible what's happened, isn't it?
So you know what happened?
They're looking for a kidnapper. A search is about to start in the Pine Woods.
My sister, Shirley, she owns the pub across the way. The searchers are all meeting there first.
What do you know about the kidnapping, Mr. Conway?
Not much. That's why I'm talking to the pair of you.
You should talk to the old busybody over in her big manor house.
Mrs. Doer.
She knows everything that goes on here. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw the kidnapper.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was the kidnapper.
That's an awful thing to say.
Well, have you seen her? Always fawning over that little girl. All alone in that big house. Plenty of room to hide someone.
I can see that you've put a lot of thought into this, Mrs. McKee.
A little too much, love.
Well, I'm not the only one who thinks it.
Oh, blast. What time is it?
It must be a little after midnight by now, surely.
The search is starting without me. I have to get my coat. You'll forgive me, Mr. Conway?
Yes, good night.
Good night, Mr. Conway.
We'll talk again soon.
Excuse me, Mr. Conway. May I have a moment?
Do you know what's happened?
Never mind all that. Your daughter is a police officer, is she not?
She is.
Here, I found this.
What's this then?
A brooch. I found it on the floor here. It probably belonged to that poor girl. Thought I'd better pick it up before Shirley Downs gets her mitts on it.
What do you mean by that?
Never mind. Perhaps you can make sure it finds its way to your daughter.
I will, and thank you for telling me.
Just doing my duty.
Can you tell me what you meant about Shirley?
Good night, Mr. Conway.
Did you see anything else at all?
Just make sure to give your daughter that brooch.
Miss Downs, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can come back if you need some time.
No, it's fine. I'm just... I can't believe this is happening so close to home. Well, maybe I can.
What do you mean by that?
Not everyone in Dahlia View is as they seem, Mr. Conway.
Miss Downs, who are you referring to?
That son of a bitch right there, with the smug look on his face.
Mr. Levy?
Why not? I mean, what do you really know about him?
Well, I pay him my rent once a fortnight, but no other than that. I didn't really speak to the man.
Well, sadly I do. He's up to something. You must have noticed all the strange deliveries, coming and going at night.
You think he took Charlotte May?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sorry. Miss Downs, what are you basing this on?
Experience, Mr. Conway. You'll excuse me, I need to help the police with their search.
Good evening, Mr. Levy. Evening. How strange times we live in when a girl can be taken on our doorstep.
You ain't wrong. It's a bloody mess.
Did you see what happened at all? No. How well did you know Charlotte May? You lived next door. You must have seen her a lot.
I hope they're gonna clean all this mess up tonight. I've got a business to run.
I'm sure this must be a great inconvenience to you.
That reminds me. Rent day tomorrow. Don't be late.
I haven't forgotten.
Good. Keep it that way, and we'll get along just fine.
May I ask what you were doing tonight?
No.
There's Mr. Morgan. Hello, Mr. Morgan. My name is Robert Conway. I live in flat 23.
Yes, I've seen you around, Mr. Conway.
Well, you see, I thought I'd better come over and check you're okay. Some of our neighbors seem to be content just to stare. I'm so sorry to hear about your daughter.
Very kind of you. I'm sorry, but I'm late joining the search. I've been talking to the police for over an hour.
Of course, I understand. The police officer you spoke to was most likely my daughter.
Is that so?
Yes, she's a very determined young lady. If anyone is going to find your daughter, it's her. I was once a private investigator myself, so I know how her mind works.
Well, it's comforting to know I'm surrounded by such competent minds, Mr. Conway.
I'd like to offer my services too, if you'd permit me.
That's very kind, but I don't have money, I'm afraid.
Mr. Morgan, no. I'm a father myself. I meant to say that I'm at your disposal.
Very generous, but the police said that...
All I'd be doing is observing and talking to people. And if I find anything, I'll be sure to share it with Catherine.
Catherine?
My daughter, the police officer.
Right, of course.
That reminds me. I have this brooch. Does this mean anything to you?
That's Charlotte May's.
Do you see how the simplest detail can be overlooked? Even by the police. Best to have as many eyes on the case, in my experience.
I see your point. May I have it back, please?
Would you mind if I kept onto it for a day or so, in case it was to have some use?
Yes, of course. If you think it would help. I would very much like you to return it, though.
As soon as I have something to report back to you. You have my word.
So, where do you suppose you'd begin?
Well, right here.
In Dahlia View?
Yes. It's my experience that it's usually someone who knows the victim.
Do you mean to tell me that one of my neighbors has my girl?
No. I'm merely saying that it's a logical place to start.
Now I see. That's why the police searched my house. Because I'm a suspect, I suppose.
That's the way it works, I'm sorry to say.
So they're not even looking for the real kidnapper?
I can assure you they will be.
Tell me, Mr. Conway, and be honest. Are you going to look for my girl?
I promise you. I'll stop at nothing until I find her. For now, I need you to think of anyone who could have taken Charlotte May.
I don't know.
Think. Anyone or anything at all.
Mr. Conway, who do you know who could do such a thing?
I see your point. Well, for now, perhaps try to get some rest. Charlotte May needs you to be strong for her.
You'll excuse me, Mr. Conway. I'm going to join the search and find my little girl.
That's fair enough, Mr. Morgan. Good night, and good luck.
Good night, Mr. Conway.
Last game on the list is Cyberpunk 2077. I featured this game in an AYANEO video before. However, CD Projekt Red released patch version 1.5, which includes a host of graphical improvements, bug fixes, and of course, something that's really relevant to this video, AMD's FSR, Fidelity Super Resolution, which allows us to run this game at 30 frames per second while only drawing around 12 to 13 watts. Now you might be asking, if I'm only drawing 12 to 13 watts, why am I suggesting 20 watts? It's because in certain really busy scenes the game does draw more power. However, those scenes are few and far between. 20 watts is mostly just suggested so that you can have an optimal and comfortable experience. Overall, most of the time the game only draws 12 to 13 watts, so you'll see battery life improve a lot with these settings compared to previous patches. Anyways, have a look.
A little anesthesia.
Motherfucker.
Everything chill, hermana?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy?
You really think somebody local tried to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V, I got a problem. Serious this time.
Found yourself in a hole, sounds like. You need help?
Knew I could count on you. It's, Kirk. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. And he don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint, deserved a hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
I'll talk to Kirk, but then you're gonna owe me one.
He's a good boy.
You're saving my life.
He just lacks direction. Demons walk with him.
Hey, Kirk. Wanna talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Yetis himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
Hell's your problem. Cut him some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just needs some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddie's, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No. You let him off because it's me asking.
Huh. You know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
Transactions go two ways, I get that. I'll owe you a favor.
Tempting. Got a Nova idea already.
Mm-hmm.
Preem ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh, and 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
I am no thief. Even if I wanted to, stealing a ride like that'd be a level beyond me. Hell, 2 levels.
Beautiful thing is, a Grand Theft Auto virgin like you don't need to know how. I already planned it. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Oh, come on, Kirk. Even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then?
We are.
Glad to hear it. Always said you were a bright bulb. Head to Embers in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you.
Malone ain't getting a film fight.
Bullshit. The cabron is best in his weight class.
Fat-ass motherfucker.
Hey, why do I see no goddamn lemons? No goddamn limes? They're in there, for sure.
Spare veterans some change.
So to the people in Santo. Tell them to be ready.
Yes, Padre.
Well, who do we have here? We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go. So where to?
The Glen. Drop me off at Embers.
Front door?
Take the ramp back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
You heard her, Marcus. Your return to NC has been good? Busy already?
I'll pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
Went there without expectations, actually. Well, except that it'd be better than here. It wasn't.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
Shit.
Stop the car.
What's going on?
Business. You carrying?
Sebastian Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day.
What do you want?
To settle our biz, once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen, done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be?
One more fucking word.
Stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please. I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still have the gift. So many of the little shits left around here. Their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who is that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just strap down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number?
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
Or I'll be damned.
V? Status?
On location. About to find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. I trust him like a brother.
Something I can help you with.
Kirk sent me.
Mm-hmm. Camera's blind. You got 20 minutes. Do your thing.
Kirk, I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a woman of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. I'll tell you where to go.
Looks like this'll be a cool breeze.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Easy.
Nothing personal, compa. Just biz. Rayfield's mine.
What, man? Never heard of thieves' honor? Finders keepers. I was first.
Listen, only one or two ways to do this. Friendly or fucked up. Either way, the ending's the same. I'm taking the car.
What are you doing?
¿Qué chingados?
Drop your weapons.
Don't move! You're under arrest.
Stay where you are!
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stintz. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stintz.
Same shit.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too. Come on, spit it out.
How
Wait.
about that? A pig that chatters.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right. Rat got your tongue?
Enough of the chatter. What now?
Getting booked. Gonna do a stint. Get it?
Come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, then just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves?
Fuck,
Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play at an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't float.
You heard him.
Fuck.
Motherfucker.
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Stents wouldn't do us like that.
You sure about that?
He's Haywood born, bred, and grown like us. Hates suits as much as you do. Did what he had to do. That's it.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Nah, it was all my fault.
Wait, what?
Pigs didn't waddle in out of nowhere. My tech must have triggered the alarm.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big, and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Man, gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Just like that? You put a barrel to my skull not so long ago.
You help my homies, you're okay in my book. No harm, no foul.
None at all.
Getting one of my good feelings.
But what?
About us. Sense a kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Calm the hell down, both of you. Almost there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon.
Is that you?
Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
No profile. Are we fucking late? Is that her?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop it quiet, V. Baby steps, V. Enemies watching. Nice. Couldn't have done that better myself.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Please fuck these Reapers. Careful now. Oh yeah, V, you're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off. Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, we're at the one closest. Let's take 'em. Suerte.
Shit,
Looks
where
like
the
you
hell's
got
our
him.
target?
You're clear to go. Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. It's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in fifth.
Leave it to me, Chica. I'm driving. Stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, Chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... Oh, fucking knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Hello. I don't like this. Not one tiny bit. Scab! Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, V! Chingada madre!
Yeah, keep her steady!
Hold tight, V!
Holy fuck!
Mierda! Perdón! Got you, assholes! V! Aim for the driver! Chingado! Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am! Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame. Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. GOG's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Just an unclean fiend, spitting the brain stream. I get no fucks, I couldn't even care. Y'all be talking.
Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping you her deets.
Praise be to the Alpha. And our second guest is Korea Lee, host of the Shipman program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. Well, tuning in, beautiful. Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
Alright, thank you for watching. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. Should have another one for you tomorrow. Loads more parts coming in this GOG Spectacular. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, join the club. Adios.